Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. Today we got the 2007 WWE DVD collection. Once again, this will be the non-pay-per-view collection for 2007. And yes, Wrestlemania 3 was re-released in 2007. It is technically a pay-per-view, but I'm not including it in the pay-per-views. Pay-per-views only consist of, standard month-to-month pay-per-view releases. So let's get into this. Let's start with ECW Extreme Rules. So Extreme Rules would be our first match compilation released of the year. This year is a mixed bag in terms of docs and match compilations. It's a really great year for releases overall, I think. These years, 2005, 6, 7, were great years for WWE DVDs. As always, guys, drop a comment down below. Let me know some of your favorites from 2007 as we, list them off here. So Extreme Rules, nothing too fancy here. Just your standard 2-disc set. We were still in the phase here of, a lot of 2-disc sets. But we're slowly phasing out the 2-disc set. Overall, ECW Extreme Rules, pretty solid. Then we would have the new and improved DX. DX had returned in, 2006, middle of 2006. This is the original release here with the, this thing going on. It's hard to do it like this, but there we have it. I always love this set. I know people on YouTube here love it. So yeah, we go from the middle of 06 where they reunited and the official reunion all the way down to Survivor Series 2006. And some vignettes and promos here from pay-per-views. Solid set overall. I think this set's more enjoyable than the One Last Stand, whatever the hell it was called. Overall, very good set. And this is like a extra thick DVD here. That extra part there, that's all the little guys going up and down. Next up here, we got Mick Foley's Hardcore Edition, the greatest hits and misses. This one you could probably pass on, or you could probably get it based on if you already have the original one from, 2003 or 4. But this pretty much was a re-release. They just added the bonus disc here. But a solid set overall. I mean, that might make your top 10, match compilations. I did jump ahead a little bit here, but John Cena, the Marine, was officially released in 2007 on DVD. This was the start of the Marine series 12 years ago. So I do have the DVD here. I think I have all of them except for the latest ones. I'm not even sure if this is a official WWE release. I mean, just by looking at it, it doesn't say WWE. I think WWE just took over the franchise. There's the WWE logo, and that's about it. But I like the first Marine movie. It's probably the better one in the series, compared to some of the later ones, which I really haven't seen too much of, but I do own them, so it's kind of weird. I'll eventually watch them, the Marines. Next here, we got the WrestleMania 3 2-disc DVD Championship Edition. This was just epic to see this get its own release. So in 2007, this would have been, the 20th anniversary of WrestleMania 3. The championship is like a pop-up video type pay-per-view where you get one disc. It's just the pay-per-view straight up. Disc 2 here is like, throughout the show they're doing little trivia notes and interviews and things like that. And there's also extra matches and exclusives on the DVDs as well. Next up, we got a big boy. The WrestleMania, or the Royal Rumble Anthology was officially released in 2007 as well. My main problem with this is how it folds up. I'm not a big fan of that. If you guys have this, be very careful while you're opening this and never let that these two ends here touch. It's you don't want to damage this thing. It's very big. This is another thing I don't like about it here is winner unknown at time of production, but then they actually include the 2007 Rumble in here, and it is it does have all the participants and all that. So there we have that. I'm just gonna slide that over there. So yeah, 2007 Rumble Anthology. All right, we're getting into we got a few good ones coming up here. Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. One of the best documentaries WWE's ever done. I've watched this countless times. It's on my list of must watch or must own documentaries. Fantastic. It's only a 2-disc, but they put some good work into this, and I loved it. So we got that. Not the best one up here, but the most powerful families in wrestling. I enjoyed it, but it's nowhere near what it could have been. This could have been a nice big 3-disc set. And here's the thing, you could pretty much make a documentary for each and every family here. I think they overdid it a little bit, and they included families that shouldn't have been on the list. I mean, the Vachons, the Colognes, the Grahams, the Rougeaus. They weren't really the most powerful families in wrestling. And it's kind of a gripe here, Next up, the ladder match DVD. Classic DVD. This is, again, on another of everyone's favorite lists. All the classic ladder matches there. So now we got The Condemned on Blu-ray. This is a 2007 released as well. Again, some of these early WWE studio movies were hit and miss. I think a lot of people enjoy The Condemned. Similar to the first Marine movie, it's probably the best one of the series. I think they actually did make Condemned 2, which was a bomb. Next up here, oh man. Rey Mysterio, The Biggest Little Man, 3-disc set. This will be Rey's second DVD release, and I think this is probably his best set. I love 619 as a whole, but this has a lot of good, great matches on here. Only found it for $5 as well. This is the black version, just one of those standard releases. They made a bunch of colors on that. I'm not, by the way, I'm not looking to collect all 4 or 5 different colors. Next up here, one of the cheaper DVDs of the year, the special edition Undertaker 15-0. You got like 3 hours of 15 matches, edited, cut down matches. They're not full matches. It sucks because 4 or 5 years later they made the 20-0 streak DVD, so this one you could pass on. Next up, John Cena, My Life. Again, this is probably one of Cena's better DVDs. Great set overall. Cena's a guy you could do another updated documentary style DVD, but that's a great set overall. Another good one here, Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak and Triumph. Again, excellent set. You're looking at some of the best of Shawn Michaels here. You get a great documentary. Overall, this is one of my favorites. Last two here, we got the Triumph and Tragedy of World Class Championship Wrestling. And once again, this is a must-have, must-own WWE DVD. Just excellent here. If you're looking to learn about past promotions and things like that, definitely pick up the World Class DVD. Finally, we got the Raw 10th anniversary set. It's weird how they kind of released this early, like late 2007, to kind of push it out for the 15th anniversary show. But this is an awesome DVD. I've reviewed it a few times. I love the slim cases here. Excellent. So overall, guys, I think we had a lot more good than bad in this year. You could argue, there's a few stinkers in this year, but more good than bad. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Take some time. Subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Peace.